Evening. What's happening out there in YouTube land? Man, look at my hair's a disaster. Wow. How's everybody this evening, huh? Well, I can't even stand to look at that myself. Let me get all purty here for the ladies. So, been out here getting wind blown. Sorry about that, but the wind's blowing pretty good here in Waterford, New York. So, hey, Palm Limit. Hey, Ian, what's up? David Deere first, Palm Limit second, and the race is on. Hey, biker. Hey, King of Chuck, yo, what's going on? Ian third. Cam, what's up? Hello. Hey, Diane two. How are you? I probably heard that before, haven't you? Yeah, well, I'm sorry, I'm not original. Steve's Vids, all the way from Helios. How's things in Greece this morning, huh? Hey, Palm Limit, what's up? Cocoa Puffs, what's happening? Oh, hey, Mike. Yeah, I'm moaning and groaning this evening, man. I hurt my shoulder today. Yeah, it's sore. It's sore. Little Miss Eraser Pink Nose. Little Miss Eraser Pink Nose, yeah. Well, the reason we're a little late getting started is Little Miss Eraser Pink Nose went for a big run this morning or this evening out here around this park. It's sort of an odd park. It's like it used to be a park, but now they're not mowing it anymore, and they've got chain link fence up across it, and they got it all closed off and stuff. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. But oh, my shoulder is hurting me. Stopping in to say hi before bed. Looks like you're making time. Yeah. Hey, Kelly Banks, what's up? Yeah, I've made time. Probably listening later, y'all. Okay, King and Chuck, no problem. Yeah, I've made time. This is my last night on the Erie Canal. Hey, Carolyn Harmon, how you doing? Tonight's my last night, I think my last night. I don't know. Depending on how I feel, how will I sleep tonight and how I feel in the morning, I may spend another day here. I don't know. Really hurt my left shoulder today. Don't know exactly what I did, but all up in the top up here in the top of the shoulder is all sore. So no notice again. Sorry, Aaron. Hey, Douglas, how you doing? Hey, Weigold. So I'm a hurting pup. I've been chewing ibuprofen and tried to lay off them for a little while, and now all of a sudden it's hurting. So yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. There you go. Hey, Pilot, what's up? So made myself another margarita, my second margarita for this evening. And I made this one a strong one. Try to self-medicate so I can get some sleep. Z time to medicate. Cheers. There you go. Yep, little self-medication. Try to get the pain out of my shoulder. I don't know how I'm not going to be able to sleep on my left side, that's for sure. Need to try Kratom tea. It works miracles. Huh? Okay, well, don't have any of that, so nothing wrong with that. Howdy. Hey, Dave Swingle. Okay, so I got a couple housekeeping issues I have to take care of. First of all, it's Mike D, not Mike C. I don't know why. Mike Donegan, Donagan, I believe it is. Yeah, Ben Gay, that would have been nice. Put the mask up tomorrow, maybe. Hey, William LaFawn, how you doing? Where do you get that tea? I have no idea. Use CB oil. How about a heat pack? Don't have a heat pack. Did you hear Kratom? Good stuff. Yeah, I heard that. I don't have any. So, anyhow, I kept saying Mike C is the guy that gave me all the alcohol and gave me the really nice cart. It's actually Mike D, Mike Donegan. I don't know why I keep saying C instead of D. I don't know. I'm stupid, I guess. But, yeah, so it's Mike D for Donegan, not C for Connigan. I don't know why I kept doing that. So, my apologies to Mike Donegan for my, I don't know, mental block, I guess. But the correct person is Mike D. Need a drone to deliver some Bengay. I need a drone to deliver I think a chiropractor and a masseuse would be the order of the day right now. I think that's what would straighten me out. So, I get my tea from Breezy Teas in Florida. Okay, well, there you go. Anyhow, the other housekeeping issue is yesterday I received a really great donation to my fund. Bob Myers, Robert Myers. If you guys don't remember Robert, you should. Robert and his lovely wife own a catamaran in St. Augustine, Florida. And while I was in my first attempt to drive down from Alaska and sell my truck and buy a boat, they were gracious enough to let me spend a week on their catamaran while I was boat shopping down in Florida. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to find the right boat for what I was looking for. Maybe I had my sights set a little too much, but 65 kilo today. Okay. In any event, I wanted to thank Robert Myers and his lovely wife for the donation today, because they paid for me to stay at the marina when I get my mast stepped, when I restep my mast. So, hey, Coyote Pete, how you doing? So I wanted to say thanks to Bob Myers and his wife for that. Really nice donation of them. Just came from the chiropractor massage therapist. Yeah, suck an egg, Doug. Anyhow, so those are my two housekeeping issues. It was Mike Donegan, not Mike C. Mike D, not Mike C. And Bob Myers made a really nice donation paying for me to stay at the marina, covering the cost of my marina stay and my mast restepping, which will be happening very soon. Say, yeah, Bob and wife. Yep, there you go. Very good. Very good of them. This couple, by the way, they're just awesome folks. When I was in St. Augustine, they let me and Lily stay on their catamaran for a week. They took me out to dinner. They bought me a shirt. It was just really, really nice folks. So I really owe them a deep debt of gratitude. They were there for me at a time when I really needed it. And so that was really nice of them. And they really didn't want any, notoriety or anything for it. They wanted to be somewhat anonymous. So I may have overstepped a little bit by disclosing who they were, but Bob Myers and your wife, I don't know why well, here's the problem, okay? I had a different cell phone then, a different cell phone number, and I lost their contact information when I went to my new cell phone. And I'm trying desperately to remember Bob's wife's name. I think it was like Patricia or Patty or something like that, but I cannot remember. And, that's just my old senility getting to me. But so, Bob, I really appreciate you guys helping out the way you did. Hey, Coyote Pete, hey, Don, yep, William LaFawn, very nice of him. Yes, Christine, hello, how are you? Hey, Mark Gotham, how you doing? Do they have a channel? No, they do not have a channel. They own a nice little catamaran in St. Augustine, Florida. Just a really nice couple. They're not YouTubers. They're not. They watch. They're like you notice like right now I've got 63 people watching and only 15 or 20 people commenting. Well, they're one of that 40 or so people that never say anything, but just show up out of the blue when you really need them. And so, and they did. They were there for me when I really needed it. They're really nice folks. So I appreciate it. And I just wanted to give a shout out to them here this evening because I appreciate that. And to Mike Donegan, D. And to Mike Donegan for everything that he's done. So, hi, Evert one. Okay. All right. I'll send you some dough soon, Carl. Oh, I appreciate that, man. That would be great if they all hit the thumbs up. That would be Wooded Pilot. Yep, we only have 18. Hey, John Harris, what you doing, ma'am? I've been watching every day and love what you are doing. I like it, and Brittany likes it. To have a great trip, young man. Well, I don't know about the young man part, but we're having a good trip. So, all right, little update on where I am. So, hello, Popeye. Yep, still chugging along. I am in Waterford. I'm really just on the edge of Waterford. I am at the top of the staircase. I am at the top of the Waterford 5. Right before Lock 6 on the Erie Canal, there's two drop gates. I am parked just outside of the first drop gate, and they did drop it this evening. They dropped the gate and closed that whole channel. They're doing that because they're doing some work on the locks at nighttime. They're working on the lock, so they just closed the channel down completely. There's this big gate that just comes across, closes the waterway. You can't get past it. Red lights saying don't come this way. I'm as close as you can get to getting into the channel for the Waterford 5 without being in the channel. Now, one of the things about the Waterford 5 is once you start into the Waterford 5, you have to go all the way through the Waterford 5. There's no overnight stays anywhere along the way. Hey, Jared, how you doing? William LaFawn, $50 on PayPal. William, thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. William LaFawn just hit me for $50 on PayPal. William, you rock, dude. As always, thank you very much, William. I appreciate it. Very much so. Very much so appreciate it. So I'm at the top of the Waterford 5. So if my shoulder feels good tomorrow and I go, I don't want to bring up the subject, but don't let Dave bother you. I'm not going to. Nope. Hey, Mary, how you doing? Well, thank you, William. You rock, man. I really appreciate the donation. You've been a good supporter of mine, and I appreciate that, man. If my shoulder feels okay tomorrow, then I'm going to head out, and I'm going to hit the Waterford 5. At the end of the Waterford 5, I am in the Hudson River. That's how close I am. I've got 5 locks that are all about a mile or so apart, and I'm in the Hudson River. I am less than 2 miles from the Hudson River right now. Less than 2 miles. But it's going to take me 2 hours to get there because that's how long it takes to go through the Waterford 5, about 2 hours. Now, if all goes well, I'm going to try to, if I sleep well this evening and I wake up tomorrow, my shoulder's feeling okay. Because I have to use my left shoulder when I go through the locks. And I'm going to hit the locks and I'm going to be down in the morning. So I watch on my TV most of the time using my phone now. If it upsets you that I don't comment, I can stop watching. It doesn't upset me that you don't comment, Douglas. It's absolutely fine that you don't comment. I appreciate everybody watching, whether you comment or not. Plan, you're still thinking about the pilot, you're still thinking about the shower. Yeah. Yep, Hudson's just around the corner. So strap a big outboard on and go faster. Yeah, right? No, not going to happen. Actually, it doesn't matter what speed you travel at. You're only going to be able to do 5 miles an hour or so as you go through the locks anyway. And then you have to stop at each lock and wait for them to do their thing and what have you, so it just takes time. So actually, you know what? Outside, if my shoulder wasn't hurting, I'd get up and I'd show you this to you right now. They have these speed limit signs all along the Erie Canal. The area that I just came through, so going upstream from here, going back west, the speed limit is 45 miles an hour. And yet it's still a no-wake zone. What the hell kind of boat can do 45 miles an hour and not throw a wake? I ask you. Any of you guys have a clue? Because I am not a single clue what boat can do 45 miles an hour and not throw a big wake behind it. It's the dumbest sign I ever saw. So Dave Spingle says, will you be going upstream in the Hudson? No, I'll be going downstream. This is all downstream from me. I crossed Lake Erie, entered the Erie Canal, and from there to New York City, it's all downstream. Maybe an airboat. I think even an airboat would throw a pretty good wake. So, real stupid question, but how far into the Hudson River will you have to go before you have to worry about sharks? Hovercraft will do. Hey, Brittany, how you doing? Kim, first of all, I'm not going to worry about sharks no matter where I am. Maybe if I was in South Africa Maybe some places along the east coast of Florida where the migration might be going on. But as a general rule, I'm not, there's really no reason to worry about sharks. They're not exactly going to come jumping up out of the water and grab me. And even if I'm swimming in the water, the odds of me being bit by a shark are about the same as you being hit by lightning. So, yep, I'm going downstream. I'm doing good. How are you today? I am sore, Brittany. I got a sore shoulder. Miracle to the Hudson. There you go. Yeah, it's a miracle I made it that far. You tell us how if you had to pay to go with any locks. Okay. The Erie Canal charges $75 for a boat my size, for a 29-foot boat. It costs $75 for the pass for the year to go from one end, or to go on the Erie Canal, period. Just to go across the Erie Canal, 75 bucks. However, this year is their anniversary of the construction of the Erie Canal, and so it's free. So it does not cost anything to run the full length of the Erie Canal this year. All the locks are free. In fact, most of the places that I've stopped, I've had free electric and free bathrooms and free showers at. So it's really quite a good deal, actually. Okay. Sharks like the Democrat. Yep. No boat that I know of can do 45 miles an hour and not make a wake. If you find, let me know. Yeah, I'm not aware of any. Well, bull sharks do go up rivers pretty far. Yep, they do. But I'm not worrying about bull sharks. At least the Hudson does not smell too bad yet. July is a different story. Well, that's true, Christine. I've been busy, guys, ladies, lots of baseball, and I miss being here. Okay. Brittany's been busy with her kids. Hey, uh, sorry, guys, my shoulder's hurting. No use putting a bigger motor anyways because the hull speed of that hole is around 7 knots. You're absolutely correct. Yep, doesn't matter how big the boat is. I'm only going to do about 7 knots, 6 knots usually. What is the busy time of the year for the canal? Now is the busy time of the year, summertime. They don't really have anybody in the wintertime. It freezes up. But if you had to pay, how do you do it? When you get to the Erie Canal, well, I guess you can do it online. They have a function for doing it online or register online. But whenever you get to the first lock, so whether you get to lock 2 on the east side or lock 35 on the west side, you would then register and pay as you're entering into the canal system. So, an airboat. Miss Hi Kelly. Okay. All right. So where was I at? Oh yes. Okay. So I am at the top of the steps, and I will be on the Hudson River tomorrow. 100% going, but I was thinking like August, because my birthday is early August, so I'm planning things to work out. Okay. Brittany, the only problem that may incur is if the lady friend that's joining me in a couple of weeks works out, she may still be on the boat in August, in which case that would upset your plans. So the canal is drained in November through April. They actually drain it. Oh, that would make sense then, yes. Another stupid question. How long did it take to complete the Erie Canal? Do you know? I believe it took like 5 years to build it, Kim. No sharks until he hits the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, that's actually not true, Douglas. Sharks, there are some sharks that will come up the Hudson a little bit. Do you get off the boat and pay? Yes, you would get off the boat at the lock and register your boat. You'd fill out some paperwork and pay at that time. But I've not had to do that. So I've just been able to go for free. They never even asked me. So, never said anything about it. None of them have. And one of the neat things that they do, like the way my boat is set up, it's inconvenient for me. There you go, Brittany. Yeah, it's inconvenient for me to reach my VHF from where I drive the boat. It's not within arm's length, especially with a hurt shoulder. It's really, really hard. So when I go to a lock, normally I usually try to take my cell phone and call the lock, which sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. You're supposed to reach them on channel 13 on the VHF. But I don't. I just show up at the lock. And usually when I show up at the lock, they just, either I have to wait a little bit or they'll open it right up for me either way. For the most part, the locks have been really good. But when you enter one lock, like today, when I entered the first lock today, that lock operator actually got on his phone and called the next lock saying that I just came through at this time and that he should be expecting me at about whatever time, the speed, the rate of travel that I'm doing, which is about 6 miles an hour. And so when I did that this morning, when I spoke to the first guy at the first lock, all of the other locks that I came down and hit all along the way were all waiting for me. They had the gates open and were just waiting for me. So today was, even though my shoulder was bothering me and I had really bad wind to deal with, as far as the lock and the lock operators, they were awesome. They had all the locks open and ready for me just to go right down the chain. So, all right, I missed a bunch in the chat while I was doing that, so let me go back. I just looked at all those locks on Google Maps, and you're right. Yeah, they're one right after the other, Carolyn. It's called a staircase. It's a drop of 169 feet in those 5 locks. Even worse, Canadians, they have immigration mess too. Yes, they do, Tracy. What's the beverage of choice tonight? Jared, Margaritaville. We're in Margaritaville tonight. I'll put ice on that shoulder. Oh, man. I don't have an ice pack, and I would have no way of doing it, getting on my back. So it needs to be right on my scapula. That's what's hurting right now. I just said Popeye. It's Margaritaville. I went to YouTube and watched how the locks work. Yeah, they're very cool. I would have thought the Erie Canal would have been a little busier, actually, with the locks free this year. And from what I've seen in Carl's live stream, it hasn't really been too busy. No, Poppy D, it really hasn't been. But the further east I go, the busier it's gotten. The first couple of days, I would only see 1, maybe 2 boats. Today, I must have had 20 boats pass me going the other direction. All of them, these big cabin cruiser stuff. A lot of the big boats come in. They enter from this side. They hit the Oswego Channel and then up into Ontario. Or some of them are actually doing the Great Loop. They're going to go across Erie and Michigan and all that. So, I missed a bunch here. Yep. Hey, Grandpa and everyone. How much time till you get the mast up? Couple days, Spoken. Couple days. Hey, Country Boy Jamie. No problem, man. You could stop by Albany Yacht Club. I could. Yeah, I could stop by Albany Yacht Club. Your ears might pop going through those locks. It just might. Yep. 5 o'clock somewhere certainly is. Well, thanks, Bess. I appreciate that, man. Be creative and use a trash bag to contain the ice. Yes, well, yes, Ziplocs. Yeah, the problem is, guys, I have no way of putting it on my shoulder. I need to have it on the back of my shoulder and then maybe right here, but most of it depends on the back of my shoulder. So at the last lock, they're going to charge you lump sum for, no, they won't. And taps, no, they won't. Nope. And it's not illegal booze. It's perfectly legal booze, Popeye. I don't know why you always seem to go down that road, but... Hello, Ratings Tower, I guess. Hello, how are you? Duct tape. Yeah, maybe duct tape. I think I'm going to stick with just some ibuprofen, and after this live stream, see if I can get some sleep. You could use a towel or something. Tie it and wrap it around. Yeah, I could figure out something, I guess. I'm good. Well, very good, Ratings Tower. So yeah, when am I going to put the mast up? It all depends on how I sleep tonight and how well my shoulder's doing tomorrow. There's a very good possibility I will be at the Castleton on Hudson, which is the marina where I'm going to be doing the work tomorrow night. I could be there tomorrow night, in which case I would be putting the mast up the following day. The only problem with that is the following day it's supposed to be like 95 degrees here. So, show us Lily. There's Lily. She's out cold. She's actually snoring a little bit right now. Oh, Lily massage, yeah. That's what I should do. Sorry, I changed position a little bit. Get the elbow out on the table to relax it. Yeah, I should pour beef juice or something on my shoulder, and that would she'd probably do that then. Do I have a family? Yes, I have a family. Yep, I have 2 ex-wives and 2 sons and a stepdaughter. That's what happens when she gets to run amok. That's very true. What kind of dog is at home on a sailboat? Oh, Mastiff. Oh, boy. Just relax for the weekend. They might be closed on Sunday. Yeah, I don't know, Jared. I'm debating that. So, use ice machine and Ziploc bag. Yep. Yeah, the problem is not getting the ice or putting it in the bag. It's getting the bag where it would do any good. So, little drinks before bed might help. Yes, yes. 4 or 5 or 6 of those little drinks might help. I'll send you some kratom tea. There you go. Oh, man. Oh, what's for dinner tonight since you cooked some yummy looking stuff? Yeah, well, I did a whole live stream earlier, Brittany, where I made sausage, peppers, and onions tonight. So that's what I had for dinner, sausage, peppers, and onions. Put the bag on my head. Well, the bag doesn't do me any good on my head, Ratings Tower. Oh, you watched it. Okay. Yeah, that's what I had. Actually, that's what I had, and that's what Lily had as well. Although I didn't give her the onions and peppers, I gave her a lot of the sausage, and I ate the onions and peppers. It's not a good idea to feed a dog onions and peppers, not if they're sleeping in the same room as you. Ah. It's Lily, Lily. Yep, bad juju for dogs, yep. You never know you have muscles till they start hurting. Oh, Carolyn, isn't that right? Yeah, and it's just sort of weird. You know, you get to a certain age, and for all of us, for some reason, all of a sudden, parts of your body just hurt for no reason whatsoever. Cook some steak. That would be nice. So you're saying that current configuration, you only have room for 1 guest on the boat at a time. In my current configuration, yes. Now, as I continue to organize and downsize things, I would have room for more. But right now, yes. I knew it. Okay. Onions are poisonous for dogs. Okay. I know you do, but I hope your shoulder gets better soon. And I hope you didn't tear a rotator cuff like I did. Yeah, I don't think it's a rotator cuff, Poppy D, because I can move it. It doesn't hurt to move. It just hurts not to move. Just sitting still here, right here on my chest and on the back, on the scapula, right on the back, on the same spot. It's like there's just a pain going right through. So, yeah, gout and shoulder pain. Yeah. Hey, Outcast, what's up? Yep. It's my first time here. Well, Ratings Tower, we knew that because most of the people here we know, but you're welcome. So I'm glad you're here and commenting. Comfortable. Hey, Outcast, everybody. Brittany, Marquez, throw a pillow behind you. Oh, yeah, I don't think that would help. Evening, Chuck. How you doing? Dr. Wilby says it will pass. Carl Weather. Yeah, it will pass. It'll pass. It's actually feeling much better now than what it did earlier. So do some exercise. The pain goes away. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. So maybe inflamed. Yeah, honeybees, it very could be my spine. No, it would have to be really high up in my spine for that to be a problem. So, hey, Dan. Outcast. Oh, my God. Outcast. Using those muscles that you've forgotten about for some time. No, it wasn't that, Doug. I got up from where I sit, where I'm driving the boat, and I had the boat hook in my right hand. I went forward. I was going to go hook the bumper to flip it back up onto the deck because it was in the water. And just all of a sudden, my shoulder just like popped and tremendous pain. It's been hurting ever since. So, But like as always with this sorts of things, in a day or two or three or a week or so, it'll stop hurting. So, oh, far flung. I had sausage, peppers, and onions for dinner. I actually did a whole live stream video about it. You can check it out on my video list. So, on the sex one, okay. Maybe the next port will have a healing preacher. Yeah, that may be. Yes, I agree, Doug. Out of joint, yeah. Popeye is a troll. Well, let's hope not, Popeye. Because we ban trolls on here. We give them a chance to be nice folks, and when they choose not to be nice folks, they get banned pretty severely. My moderators are heavy-handed, so... Yep, we zap trolls, yep. Wood Beast is nice. So far you are, yes. I must admit. Yep, been very pleasant to have you on here so far, but we'll see with time. It takes certain, I don't know, kind of person to hang out in our group, so you got timed out for no reason earlier. Yeah, well, they'll do that to you. My trolling motor is gone, so no trolling for me. There you go. You should pay your moderators. Carl's too nice to troll. Well, thank you, Popeye. And you mentioned that before, that you normally do troll channels, but you like the fact that I'm following my dream, and so I appreciate that. I do. That weighs well with me. So, no slipstream, no fishing at all yet. Yep. No, thank you, Srente. Appreciate that. Oh, big thing for King of Chuck. Was that all for King of Chuck, I guess? Yeah. How do you become a mod? Well, after I get to know you for a while, I make you a mod. That's how you become a mod. Just a shoulder muscle, guys. Everybody relax and you'll be fine tomorrow. I hope so, Coyote. Used to own a 62 Trojan Cruiser a few years ago. There you go. Your dream is to sit on bed. Yeah, no, my dream is to sail a sailboat around the world, and I'm in the process of doing that. So, how has it been watching for a year or more? Oh, there's a good question. Chesapeake Bay, yep. Yeah, for those of you new to the channel that don't know, I've been wanting to buy a sailboat and sail around the world for decades now, decades. And so the beginning of last month, so what's that now, 40 days ago or so, I had an opportunity to buy this sailboat. It's a 1974 Cal 229. It's a 29-foot sailboat. I bought it for $2,000. And since then, I have crossed Lake Erie, 200 miles. And now I am about 350 miles across the Erie Canal. I'll finish that 350 tomorrow. Then I have another 150 miles down the Hudson River to New York City, where I'm going to spend some time around Long Island, maybe Boston, maybe Maine a little bit this summer, before I start heading down the East Coast to Florida. Well, Annapolis Boat Show first at Annapolis, Maryland, then down to Florida, and then down to the Bahamas. So that's a little bit of who I am and what I'm about, what I'm doing. So. But enjoy watching this journey with all the ups and downs of a normal life. There you go, Morgan. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Chesapeake Bay. Yep, Diane. Smoking, Palm Limit, King of Chuck, does Kratom not come in a powder form, huh? Coyote Pete. Puffs, yep. Been watching Carl since he was a homesteader. That's true, D. 40 days and 40 nights. Is that what it's been, Carolyn? 40 days and 40 nights? Yeah, pretty much seems like it, doesn't it? Hope the boat doesn't sink. Nope, not sinking. Very sorry, I tried to undo your timeout, but was unable to. Please accept my apologies. No problem. Quality content. There's an apology from Frank. So we're all good. In which the sewer's back up. Okay. So you're an adventurer. Well, I guess sort of, yeah. Hey, 12 degrees. What's up, ma'am? What are you most excited about that you have planned to do or see in the upcoming... Oh, wow. Kelly, good question. I'm really excited about getting scuba diving gear together and diving in some of the coral reefs down in Florida. I'm really excited about being able to do that again. That's always been one of my loves and passions, and so got dog hair in my mouth. So that's kind of one of the things that I'm really looking forward to. I'm kind of looking forward to going into New York City for the 4th of July, only because the last time I did that was 1776 and I was 17 years old. So I think that would be kind of a good thing to do. But one of the things I'm most excited about is being able to go scuba diving and spearfishing and stuff in the clear blue waters in the tropics. So yes, it is beautiful up here, Sorrento. You're absolutely correct. I need to watch the videos you did a few years ago. There's a bunch of them, 400 and something videos now. So I'm racking them up. That was a skit Bill Cosby did about Noah. Oh, I see. I asked what the water temperature was in the canal. Um, well, it varies because it's shallow. So depending on the day, it's going to go up and down. But generally speaking, I'd say it's somewhere in around 60 degrees. You should be an underwater welder for oil companies. I could do that. How much boat maintenance is planned for Florida? Well, Tracy, I'm really in a dilemma over that. There's either going to be quite a bit or none at all. Um, I'm really in a dilemma over that. I'm kind of not sure, and I won't know until I get there. I know that's not a sort of a cop out answer, but it depends on the growth of my YouTube channel. It depends on a number of factors. Right now, I may go back to work as a realtor in Florida, so I'll be doing sailing content and that kind of stuff. But then with an eye towards buying a much bigger, much better boat. In which case, there wouldn't be much point in me putting much money into this one. Um, or I may fix this boat up, or my channel may allow me to buy a bigger boat anyway, so I can do more with it. So there's a lot of options, a lot of variables in there yet. I don't have an answer for that just yet. So I hope you understand. Robert said, "Have you ever had boat troubles that got scary or tropical storms riding in?" I have had boat troubles that have gotten scary. I've never had to worry about tropical storm riding in though. On my Cal 31 that I had up in Alaska, I was spending 5 days out in Anchorage, off in a remote area of Alaska by myself. Very remote area, and the water in Alaska is cold, very cold. And as I was motoring along one day, I looked down from the cockpit. I looked down from the cockpit down here into the salon where I'm sitting now, and the salon was filling full of water. There was 6 or 8 inches of water where my feet are right now. So the boat was seriously taking on water. Turned out my bilge pump wasn't turned on, so it wasn't pumping out like it should have, and the packing gland on the boat had come loose, and so it was leaking a lot around the packing gland. So I was able to get it straightened out and pumped out, but there was an exciting few moments there for a little while. So. Oh boy, I missed a whole bunch here. I'm going back to the chat, guys. Hold on a minute. Let's see. Okay, what do you do if it sinks? Well, you drown. I have a little dinghy, but would that do any good? Well, there's people that have survived on dinghies for a long time out in the ocean, so it all depends on what you have in your ditch bag. You swim behind Lily. This channel is better than porn. Well, that's pretty sad. You're looking at the wrong porn then. How long can you tread water? I can tread water for a long time. Boaters usually don't talk about their boats possibly sinking. Well, it is a reality, but yes. Hey, Akula, how you doing? You're wrong in so many ways. Okay. Lily and Carl are great tonight, Trav. Thanks. Just have a really bad sore shoulder tonight, so You enjoy the sunrise. Good. Yes, this cow can cross an ocean. Flyers don't talk about the plane not flying either. There you go. I just don't float well. I float very well. All my fat lets me float very well. The boat show in Annapolis is in October, 12 degrees. I think like around October 12th or thereabouts. Water temperature in the canal, I believe it's to be about 60 degrees. Sorry about that. I hit the button too soon. All I was saying is that it's already done to the boat. It's already worth over 2,000. Oh, hell yeah. My computer's messed up. My phone from my kids, so I'm saying good night. Okay, good night, John Harris, buddy. I understand. Little dingy will work. Yeah, a little dingy will work for a little while anyway. By Britt, WP, Hanks, Annapolis, 30 miles away from me. Oh, cool. Yeah, Annapolis, 30 miles away from me. That's very cool. Oh, man, my shoulder's killing me, guys. Strike one, ratings, be cool. Okay. What did ratings do that was worth a strike? I don't know. Yeah, whatever it was okay. People don't know, so let's oh, this channel being better than porn. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Pilot. He'll be fine. If he gets out of line, though, you know. When boating is in the when boating is the most important thing is to have just in case. Yep, absolutely. Sorry I'm late. Did I miss anything interesting? Nope. Nope. Hey, Gene Callahan, how you doing? Nope, nothing really interesting, Gene. Just I have a very, very sore shoulder and I'm moaning and groaning a lot. That's all you've missed. You missed me moaning and groaning a lot. Oh, man. I just know I'm getting all stiff now, so it's getting harder and harder sitting here because my shoulder's getting stiff, my neck's getting stiff. I have no idea what I did to myself, Gene. I was reaching forward, trying to get one of the bumpers flipped back up into the boat, and I hit something, and it just triggered, I don't know, my back just, my whole left shoulder just kind of went out. Shower, 5 other people. There you go. 12 degrees. What you know, I would really be happy with something in the 36 to 40 foot range, where it would be more comfortable. I had a room to store more stuff. There's still a lot of items I'd like to add to my, my scuba gear and a dive compressor, and I just don't have room on this boat for all those things. So there's a number of things like that that require me to have just a little bit larger boat, and so that's what I'd be kind of looking for. Everyone is tired tonight. Yeah, I think so. Where do you plan to stay in Florida? Marathon, Florida, Tracy, Marathon. You just stop mixing your drink now and just drink straight from the bottle. Yeah, right. Nope, don't have any drugs like that. Yeah, my ex-wives aren't around. Okay, like a Tiana 37. Yeah, I mean, ideally I'd be looking for something with a sugar scoop. Tianas don't have sugar scoops. I'd like a sugar scoop rear to make it easy to get in and out. But hey, Gavin, with the moaning and groaning kind of sounds like an adult content. I'm sorry. Where would the compressor fit? Well, if I had a bigger boat, the compressor would have its own locker, wouldn't it? Maybe, I would hope anyway. So with what you want, just with what you need, doing great. Yeah, I know, Slipstream, I know. Yeah, 41 foot Morgan, be plenty of room, yep. Well, now ratings, that's going to get you bumped from the channel. Yep, there you go. If you had an unlimited budget, what length sailboat would you get? Oh, gosh, Alexander, oh, that's easy. If I had the money, I would buy a Lagoon 440. Hands down. hands down, no questions asked, I would buy a Lagoon 440. If I had $400,000-$500,000, I would buy a Lagoon 440. That to I've chartered that boat a couple of times. I really like its design and function. That's the boat I would buy. All the stuff that you have. You don't sleep in the berth. I do sleep in the berth. I sleep right here in the middle of the boat. Let's do a shot. Okay. I'm going to put the mast up, no, not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow I will get to the place where to put the mast up. Is that, oh, hey, Dan, how you doing, man? Kids have been talking about you since you left Spencerport. Hey, Dan is here. So Dan is the guy who made my YouTube, Carl Brook YouTube stickers. And him and his wife have a place called Splatters, which I'm working on a video for them. Really cool little spot that they have there in Spencerport where you can go there and paint ceramics and they fire them for you and stuff. It's really cool. Dreamboat is 38 foot. Okay. Many marinas around the globe charge a lot more for boats 12 meters. Yes, they do. It's just his shoulder, not his butt. Yes, that's correct. Do you like Crother cats? I'm not a big fan of the Crothers. Just not a big fan. Channel and better than pornography. Okay, well, thank you, Biker. Once again, it tells me you're not watching very good porn. So, yes, exactly, Jared. Dan and Kate. I guess, I mean, other than the table that folds down. Sorry. Yep. All right. Frank wanted to do a shot, and I agree. So I got to turn the table around and get the bottle. Hold on. Oh. Bad shoulder, guys. All right. Whoa, I don't have much left. Oh. All right. But if I'm going to do a shot, I'm going to make it worthwhile. So I'm going to throw some ibuprofen into the mix too. I'm drinking Espolon tequila. Okay. Here you go. Cheers, Frank. Whew. Okay, that was a little bit more than a shot, but hopefully I'll make my shoulder feel better. All right, so what I missed in the chat here, let's see. But you're watching the wrong stuff, Coyote. There you go. Let's talk about the mystery girl. Nope. Nope, not talking about the mystery girl. Keep it clean, kids are watching, yep. William, I think it's Mary, I don't know. Oh, not telling. You sent me yet, haven't been. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Frank. Espolon is great, yes, it's very good stuff. Never mix Ibu with alcohol. Well, now you tell me. Who's Mary? Barry Callahan. Gee, Carl, you need a midnight visit from a liquor store friend. You're running out. Oh, Popeye, I am nowhere even near running out. I'm actually glad to knock out one bottle. It's one less open bottle I have on the counter. So, good night, Mark. Take care, buddy. I don't know if I'll sleep like a baby tonight, Gene, but... Big New Year's. Okay. Old Grandpa can handle some tequila now. Yeah, I can. Shoulder, you won't know you have a shoulder. Yeah. Not me. No, not Mary. I wake up stiff as a board, maybe even, yeah, maybe. I might OD right in front. I'm not going to overdose on ibuprofen. Not on 2 ibuprofen. I don't think so. Coast Guard is going to have a field day with you. They see all that goon liner. Yeah, probably. Talk about somebody until it's a done deal for sure. Yep, that's right. I'm not talking about anything until it's a done deal. So, oh man. Okay, guys. So, should have said I wouldn't be able to walk though. Yeah. Oh, man, my shoulder's actually feeling worse. Seems like the more I rest it, I guess I should get out and start exercising it because it's getting stiff. Yes, I do care if she smokes. I do not like smoking. Do not like smoking at all. I don't understand anybody that smokes. I don't understand the thinking. I don't understand the mentality. Just uploaded a dive video. Well, good for them, Mike. Good for them. I'm glad. I'm surprised more of the people in the sailing genre don't do more scuba diving. I really am. I'm really surprised you don't see more of that. I'm disappointed, actually, we don't see more of that. So, keeps the bugs away. Smoke the whole pack. No. I'm not into that. Coast Guard, the dog has a drinking problem. There you go. That sucks my shoulder. Sure hope you're getting better. Yeah, I hope so. 12-ounce curls, baby. Carl, do you have to show Lily a paper when you cross into different states? No. Nobody has asked anything like that. Not in different states. Countries, yes, but not states. Delos diving videos are great. Yes, they are, Frank. I agree. Delos is one of the very few channels that put some scuba diving stuff up. I'm actually surprised how many channels are out there that people sailing around the world that don't eat fish. I mean, that just makes no sense to me whatsoever. I mean, you're literally sailing over the top of the largest biomass in the world of fish in the ocean, and yet I'm surprised how many people sail across the world and don't catch any of the fish and eat them. I mean, it just... Of course, I'm also surprised at how many channels on here, or sailing genre channels, are vegetarians too. Doesn't make any sense to me. Smoking was a stupid thing I ever did. Yep, Poppy, I agree. Business idea, seaweed cigarettes. No, I don't think so. They claim that they are not sustainable. Uma and Delos made a video. Yeah, I saw that, Slipstream. Yeah, Tula starts doing some scuba diving. They've done a couple things, not much though. Yes, Brian from Delos was on Uma. They were chugging beers or something. I did see the headline for that. I didn't watch it. So, yeah, I didn't watch that. Yep, I think it's good for channels like that to collaborate. The more collaboration, the more it helps build both channels. So, although, a little disparity between Uma and Delos, Uma will obviously benefit from that much more than Delos will, but it all depends whether or not Delos includes an equivalent video in their channel as well. So, hey, Chief, how you doing? Yeah, I got exactly, Chief, exactly what I think it is too. It's a pulled muscle or tendon or something, and it's very sore and it hurts, and apparently no matter what I'm doing isn't making it go away. So, but I think that's exactly right. I just pulled a tendon or a muscle or something. So, oh, Delos paying it forward. Well, I hope so. They're the big dog on the block, so they kind of have a responsibility to do that in my mind's eye. No, Wood Beast, I don't think it's at all. I am not stressed at all right now. I mean, I am so chill right now and stress-free in my life that this has nothing to do with stress. So, rating star, keep topic to sailing. There you go. I have the Patty diving license. but I have something wrong between my nose and ears. My mask always gets filled with blood when I dive deep. Don't care much for that. No, I wouldn't be doing that if I were you. Do you know? Oh, Jesus. Popeye, another one like that, and you'll get deleted. Your right shoulder looks dropped. Yeah, my right shoulder. Well, it looks dropped because it is dropped because I'm not using it for anything. I'm trying to rest it. So, uh, sailing Tarka, a young lad sailing in Albin Vega. Oh, really? In Albin Vega, huh? There's a channel called Leia, Lealea, about a couple, 50 plus year old couple, not real old, but 50 plus. And they've sailed of Alvin Vega from Alaska to Hawaii and back a couple of times now. They're currently in Alaska doing a complete refit of the boat. I mean, they gutted the boat. They took out the bulkheads of the boat, gutting it, and are rebuilding it right now. Chuck and Laura Rose is their name. They have a channel called Leia on YouTube. It's really worthwhile checking out, especially if you're an Alvin Vega fan. Um, yeah, from that guy who was hassling you. Yeah, I've already sent an email to that guy. We're not going to talk about that any further, Wood Beast. I don't think there's anything over the. No, I don't have anything like that, Chief. So I think Talpa yes, they do. Some areas of the ocean are overfished, destroying the ecosystem in the areas. They certainly are, Kelly. Absolutely are. Sit straight, square to camera, and relax both shoulders. Okay, uploading a custom sailboat. That'll be 80 to 100 feet long. Yeah, I've heard that Delos is in the process of looking at another boat. So, hold on a minute, guys. I'm gonna make a little adjustment in my seating here. You're saying sit up straight. The reason why I'm not sitting up straight is because I'm trying to rest my left arm on the table here. Trying to take the weight off of the shoulder so it can relax. So I'm going to just move stuff around here a little bit so I can do that. Thanks, Papa Carl. Looks like the boss decided on navy blue. Oh, there you go, Admiral. Bobby's doing some diving. Yes, James, he is. No, I do not have health insurance. No. Yeah, ratings. We're not selling to the Bermuda Triangle. Not too noisy, bro. I have no idea. Yeah. Which shoulder is out? My left shoulder. That one. My left shoulder. Oh. Actually, it's not my shoulder. The shoulder works fine. It's either right in here or it's in the middle of my scapula on the other side. So, yeah, thanks, Doug. All right, so guys, look, we're really close to an hour. I know I'm going to cut this a little short, but my shoulder's hurting and I need to get moved around here someplace so I can really rest it up. So, no, it's my left side. I assure you, it just looks that way because if the camera reverses everything. So, once I put the mainsail on the Pearson on Saturday. Oh yeah, huh, honeybees? I'm sorry to hear that too, but man, I don't know. I don't know what I did. There was no reason for my shoulder to hurt. There really isn't. I didn't do anything to it. I didn't bang it. I didn't sleep on it. I didn't pull on it. It just all of a sudden just popped and is hurting. So maybe I slept on it wrong last night or something. I don't know. But anyhow, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. You guys all take good care of one another. Be good. Be careful. And please take good care of one of each other. I will do a live stream tomorrow morning, and then you'll know whether or not I'm going to be going through the steps tomorrow or not. So We may still be here tomorrow. We may be on the Hudson River tomorrow. We don't know yet. So, good night, everybody. Good night, Dan. Good night. Put a tourniquet on that shoulder, Carl. Yeah, maybe, Popeye. Anyhow, good night, John Boy. Good night, Mary Ellen. Good night, Grandpa. We'll see y'all later. Bye.